This is CA Chapter 3, and I'm doing a review on Gotcha Force. Now, Gotcha Force is made by Capcom, and I have no idea when the year is, but from the cover it doesn't really look that promising, really. But really, this is one of the most entertaining games that I've ever played, and I'm here to show you. So, let's pop this on. Take a look. Now, the first thing you'll notice about the game is how loud it is compared to everything else. I find myself having to turn it down. But anyway, let's start off with actually what you'll mainly be doing here. This is actually probably some of the music that you'll be the most familiar with. Because you'll hear this music so often that if you don't like it, I guess I don't really have that much to say for you. But here it is. I don't have all 200 characters, because let's just say that it's like a fighting game, except you start with 3 people. And out of the 200 there are. And this might sound a little confusing right now, so all you do is you go to an empty forest, you pick people up, put them on these little hexagons, and you name it. You just press the start button. Then you go into versus or challenge, depending on how big it is. I'll choose versus for now. And then you load your memory card again. It only loads the memory card in slot A, which I will let you later in the review. And then going from there, you're going to turn these off. Then set the amount of force you want to use. Now, not choosing a force will actually make it the computer's force is completely random. And that'll begin this up. You have 2 attack buttons. B and X. A is jump and control stick move. This is actually what the whole game is, except for this more. Each character has a special move set. Some and the top characters with stats or things like that. And you pretty much just carry on the fight left. Run up, attack, do similar combos, and try to destroy your opponent before he destroys you. There are more characters on each force, which will be explained as soon as I hit the game. After he dies, the next person in his force will come right out to attack me. So, yeah. And if it keeps going until someone runs completely out of stuff. Look at this. Now there are numbers during the fight here. These numbers actually represent different moves that you can do at different times. For example, I am right now in normal ninja. When I press B, the number on B goes down, but it lets me go shifting. It shows my ammo. After I run out of ammo, it has to reload. Once they beat more ammo. Then there's X, so it's bomb. This is considered as your special. Now I'm going to explain it in a little greater detail. When you're far away, I'll shoot. But since I have a melee attack when I'm close range, I will actually attack. This can happen for B or X. It doesn't really matter. They don't have it. Normally they don't have it. Close range B. X attack. Close range B attack. So I'm just going to kill this part B. I'm going to tear it. And that's it. So let me go with the next person. Now look here. A charge bar. This bar goes up whenever you hold the X button. Once it's full, they'll say max. What this means is you can release it to do an attack. Since I'm talking now, I copy it. Now I'm Teleport Ninja. Now look here. There's a charge bar and a number. What does this mean? Well, it means if you just press it, it'll do that thing, and that'll go down. But if you hold it, something completely different will happen. Even though this doesn't look so much different. The effect won't happen to stay for so long. So then you just keep going. And this is the battle player right here. Now you may have noticed how it goes up after a while. Once it hits a full circle, you press the Y button. And this will happen. Everything is doubled. Speed, stat, power, everything. And even when you run out of ammo, it recharges almost instantaneously. Until it runs out. I mean, notice it went down. So anyway, continuing on. You just gotta keep going. Especially if you throw the thing, you don't have to, yeah. And that's pretty much it for one-on-one fighting. So I'm going to leave this node and go to a new one. Now, this is actually the same mode, but I'm actually going to turn the computers on. So this way I'll have to be fighting what I want. And I'm actually going to turn this on because I want it. You'll notice that each team, including your computer partner, gets new ones. Then there is no such thing as a free-for-all battle. I was talking about that's what you know. Really the only complaint for the multiplayer. If you notice, L and R will switch what target you're going at. And if you hold the Z button, it'll target your computer. Alright. You only want to do that if you have a support character or you want to know where your partner is. You're just not really going to have that with an ally. Now, if you can see here, time stop. This is Chrono Samurai. Like I said, each character is a completely unique moveset. There's just something for every single character, and there will be a character that I think some way will